Last week we went over the Yansoft matrix, which is an illustration of the various growth strategies available to business owners. And within the matrix or expansion grid is the option to either remain focused on current markets and products or to expand into new markets and products. And whilst we went over the arguments for each of the strategies, today I want to speak for the default option in the overall context of focus. Now, I've spoken about this more than once before, but as it's the number one challenge for small medium businesses, here we are again. Now, history and experience and research all tell us the same thing, which is that focus brings effectiveness and efficiency. That's why a to-do list with 3 items is more effective than one with 10. It's why multitasking demonstrably doesn't work very well. And it's why expanding your horizons with new markets and products before you've effectively penetrated your existing ones typically is a bad idea. Now, I see a lot of business owners, entrepreneurial people for the most part, getting excited by the potential, the opportunity in new markets and new products. And sometimes it's because they're finding growth a little bit tough. Sometimes because they just don't like to see opportunities go by. Because human nature means that we don't like to exclude ourselves from opportunity. But having the restraint to say no when you'd like to say yes is a core attribute of successful business owners. Because more often than not, the greater opportunity is in existing markets and existing products. It just needs some uncovering and some focus. So we went over in a previous episode the gains that can be had by narrowing focus on your market and your core customers. So we don't need to cover this again. And many years ago, I heard a very successful business owner attribute his success to one core principle, and that was keep the main thing the main thing. And that's really my point today, maintaining focus on what is core and what is critical and having the guts and commitment to say no to other things. So it applies in marketing, being specific about who is included and conversely who is excluded from your target market. It'll make your marketing so much more effective. Don't be afraid to narrow your focus. It applies in sales, getting focused on the leads you want and are most likely to convert, maybe through a simple lead filter. It's 100% relevant to personal productivity, saying yes to the critical and no to everything else. And it applies in HR. Have a think about perhaps your team structure. How many hats do people on your team wear? This is one of the biggest opportunities within family businesses, is getting people focused on what is core and removing or redistributing other tasks. So you can see what we've got on the board here, and if you chase a lot of rabbits, you likely won't catch any. Now, I'm not too sure if Confucius said this or not, but if he didn't, well, perhaps he should have. So if you try to do too many different things and don't remain focused on what is core, you can find your business going backwards very fast. And you can apply this principle right across your business, not just markets and products, for sales, marketing, operations, R&D, team structure, time management, you name it. Keep the main thing the main thing. So decide what you want to be good at and resist the urge to do everything else and stop chasing all those rabbits.